Yeah. Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel on YouTube with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh. How are y'all doing? It's Sunday. No, it's Monday. It's Monday. Starting the week. Here's to that. Excuse me. All right. Down to business. Let's get it. Let's get it dip. Got some Stoker's Fine Cut Natural here. I'm kind of digging this right now. I've got a review of it on my smokeless tobacco playlist somewhere. It's a really, if you like natural dips and you like them salty, then this is the ultimate salt experience you're gonna get. This is so salty. And some people, and you know, I can smell it. Some people say that it smells like cologne, like men's cologne. When really all you're really smelling is just the salt, believe it or not. Let me shut up. So yeah, it's kind of like I had a dip recently. Was it Timberwolf Fine Cut Natural? No salt at all. Barely any. So if you're a Timberwolf Fine Cut Natural guy, you're probably not going to like Stoker's. How's that? How's that for a review? A revisit. Cheers. Sorry, that got a little messy there for a second. Yeah, even though Stoker's fine cut, you know, and their fine cut's really fine. Like it's it's really fine. Like I've been finding the fine cut wintergreen that I've been dipping a lot of is it feels like snuff. You know, it's like a snuff cut. But I don't know how the dip companies fit. Like I don't know how they measure it all out. You know, like what's a snuff versus a fine cut. You know, how do they make it? Like I one day I'm gonna have to find out how they make dip. I kind of know, but I kind of don't know as well. You know, there's recipes online on how to make dip on here on YouTube. It's crazy. There's and there's people with recipes for like chewing tobacco, like make it out of pipe tobacco. Just boil it down with some apple juice and some molasses and stuff. It's fucking crazy, man. It's cool though. No, but the most questionable recipe like this I've ever come across, you know, is when the this one kid, man, he's making like a coffee dip, like instead of it's like an alternative, you know, a dip alternative. There seems to be a lot of interest in that stuff going around right now. This is a pretty old video, He's making dip. He's like, this is like, it's labeled like the best coffee dip ever, And so it's this kid, and he's got like a dip can full of coffee grounds, and he makes it like a cup of coffee. He mixes in like a spoonful of sugar, mixes that up, takes some fucking cream, like 10% cream, pours it in little by little, and that's the liquid he's hydrating it with. He's like with cream. This is something you're gonna carry around in your sweaty back pocket, you know, regardless of where you keep it on your body. It's cream in your pocket. That's I was I'm never making that. You I was interested to learn how to make dip though, because in times of you know when times are tight, but they used to be a lot tighter, and I would run out of dip, and when I like thanks to the good graces of Hillary and a couple other friends, I managed to they helped me out a lot in the dip world, especially Hillary. Holy moly! But when times were tight, and the only tobacco I could access would be like bumming cigarettes, and it never came to this, but in which I thought I could figure out a way on YouTube to turn these cigarettes into dip, you know. I never found a recipe for it, and I never went out and bummed a lot of any cigarettes, and nor did I turn to smoking because that's the easiest way to get tobacco is go out and bum a cigarette off somebody, or buy one for $1 or whatever. I don't know how it goes right now. Cigarettes are expensive. All right, bud. Yeah, but I was looking for recipes on how to make dip and chewing tobacco and stuff, but it all I don't know, like they all the recipe, like to make chewing tobacco you had to buy pipe tobacco, and pipe tobacco was more expensive than pretty much anything here, as far as I know. I am known to smoke a pipe once in a blue moon, and I have a couple nice pipes, just from collecting over the years. But like like I remember, I'm just not a big. I don't smoke a pipe a lot, but it's expensive. It's expensive is what my point is. For something you don't do a lot of. But yeah, I was, anyway, all these alternatives for making dip were pretty nasty, or pretty undoable, or pretty expensive. The nasty being that fucking coffee. Oh, that coffee grounds dip. You I remember one time what I did do is I had a whole bottle of this antique lemon. I'll have to bring it out and show it to you again sometime. I still have lots of it left. It's an antique lemon snuff I have, like nasal snuff, and it's wonderful stuff. It comes in a little glass bottle. It doesn't have any. Yeah, I'll show it to you sometime. Actually, hold on. This is it here. Smith's Snuff Lemon. This is like so old, like it's even got like established 1869, the only address is this is the only address, and it seems like a pretty just one little place, made in England, no nothing. This is just like some local snuff thing. Um, anyway, I took some of this and I mixed it with mint leaves and used that as dip, and it worked pretty good. But yeah, this lemon snuff. I used to have my snuff spoon in here, but I bought this snuff in Halifax, Nova Scotia, back in, it would have been probably 2004, 2005. We were on tour. The Silver Hearts were out on tour, and I was using a lot of McChrystals and a lot of nasal snuff back then, and so I went out, like walking downtown Halifax. I wanted to find the tobacconist because pretty much in every city you could find a tobacconist at that point. And I went in. I found one. I went in and I asked if he had any nasal snuff, and he was like, "What? Like you use that stuff?" He was like, "Well, I do." And so he had a really old, dried up plastic 5-gram pocket tin of McChrystal's anise, which I bought, and if it was fresh, it would have been amazing. It was way powdery and dry. He had this, and he had some other brand. I can't remember. I bought them all. I think he had like Packard's Club or something like that. Something good, So I bought them all, and he gave me this like at such a cheap price because like he's like, this thing is like antique. I've personally owned it for 15 years, and it's probably older than probably fucking old, man. Could go back to the 1860s, But yeah, it's interesting. It's one of the more interesting snuffs I have. I don't have tons left. I haven't got that left, but I have been using this bottle for 15 years. So, I think I did use about a teaspoon of it in making dip. So, yeah, I still got a lot left for the using. What am I talking about? Making dip. Anyway, the coffee one, man, you had to see it. It was so nasty. This kid's pouring. Imagine carrying around a pocket full of that and using it. Oh my God, me like curdled bad cream, because that's the thing. It would go bad. It would taste bad. It would taste sour as fuck. Gross. Bad milk. Don't drink the bad milk. Anyhow, I'm gonna after telling you all that nonsense, I'm gonna split. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit like. If you care to subscribe, hit subscribe. I got a notification for a fellow named Don who subscribed to me the other day. So cheers, Don. I hope you can hang out and dig the channel. It's pretty fucking random. But until next time, everybody, be well and have a great Monday.